Hey everyone, I saw Jaclyn Hill do she created the Ride or Die tag. I thought it looked like a lot of fun, so I wanted to do it. And also I feel like I should start off with saying that there is a bunch of products that I didn't talk about, like that I don't have a Ride or Die for. A lot of products that she talked about that I don't have a Ride or Die product for. I have products that I like, but not products that I feel like I have to have, or that like my end-all be-all products, you know what I mean? So these are my Ride or Die products. The first product I'm going to talk about is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This concealer is my all-time favorite. This is my second tube of it. It's not really like a highlighting concealer, it kind of just blends in with my skin, but that's what I like about it because I don't usually do like a super highlighted under eye, and this concealer lasts on me so long. There have been so many days where I'm like out and about like the whole entire day and it's hot and muggy. This is basically the only thing that like lasts on my face, and it barely creases on me. Like it does a little bit, but not as bad as other concealers that I've tried. Then for face powder, I have the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Mineral Correcting Powder in translucent. It's the lightest powder that I've ever found. I found it through the Taylor here on YouTube. She's talked about this like so many times before, and I've gone through so many of these now. I like it because it also corrects your skin a little bit. You can kind of see it's too bright, I think. It has different like color correcting colors in it, basically. Sometimes I'll just wear this and like do my brows and mascara, and it'll just be really quick and easy makeup. Then for a bronzer, I have this massive thing. It is the Pure Cosmetics Glow Together Gradient Matte Shimmer Bronzer. So I really like this bronzer. These three parts are the matte parts, and then these three parts are the shimmer parts. I really only use the matte part of it, but I really love it. It's a really soft bronzer, but you can build it up. If you have a deeper skin tone, then you could easily build it up so it would match your skin, but if you're more on the fair side like me, then it's just a really nice natural bronzer. Then for highlighter, I have the Mary Luminizer by The Balm. As you can tell, I've gone through quite a bit of this. I've actually had this for a long time, probably like almost 2 years now. I've just now hit pan, and I actually have it on today, but I have like a cream highlight underneath of it just because I wanted to be like super intense today. But then for mascara, I have the Fully Charged Mascara from Pure Cosmetics. I really like this because it's natural, so it doesn't bug my eyes. I really like the wand of it. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, only it doesn't have quite like the hourglass shape to the wand like that one does, and that one's another one of my favorites. Both these mascaras are really similar, I think. Then for lashes, I have the Salon Perfect 614 lashes. If you guys know me, then you know that I love these lashes. 9 out of 10 times these are the lashes that I wear. They're really hard to find. When I went on vacation, I actually made my family stop by one of the Walmarts on the way because I was like, I need to see if they have the lashes, and they did. They had like a whole rack of them, and it was so hard not to just grab all of them and just get every single pack that they had. Now for palettes, this was a hard one for me to decide. I feel like if I wasn't doing YouTube, then it'd be really easy for me to pick. I kind of like picked as if I wasn't doing YouTube or Instagram because this would be really boring if I just had one palette to use for like the rest of time, basically. I picked the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette because I really love like warm orangey shades, and there's like 3 in here, and I love red eyeshadows. If you guys couldn't tell from like my Instagram lately, I've been doing a lot of red looks. I just love that it has like the perfect mix. Like it has a couple shimmer shades in here, but the rest are matte. Everything that I could ever possibly need in a palette. But it was really hard to pick because like this palette I feel like was designed for me. I mean, if you took my brain and you put it into a palette, this is basically what you would get. So I had to pick this one. Then for setting sprays, this really isn't like a setting spray. It's more of like a facial spray. I just really love it because I wear powder foundation. I feel like this just kind of like makes it look more blended into my skin, and it doesn't look so much like powder. This is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love this spray so much. I've gone through so many bottles of this because my Ulta only ever has like the smaller versions of this, and then one time I got lucky and they had the bigger version, so I grabbed this one, and it's already like there's like a quarter of it left. I use it before my makeup, after my makeup. Sometimes if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll just spray it on my face because it's so refreshing. Then for lipstick, I picked the NYX Minx lipstick, which is kind of a confusing name to say, but it's kind of like this gray brown tone. I don't really love nudes because I can never find a good one for my skin, so I really love brown lipsticks. I actually used to use the NYX Butter lipstick all the time, but then when they came out with the Minx one, I started using that one more because it's a little bit grayer. This one is is the Minx one and this one is the Butter one. I just love these lipsticks, but I mean, if I had to choose one, I would just choose this one. Then for liquid lipsticks, you guys know I had to pick the Kat Von D Witches lipstick because I wear black lips a lot. I mean, it's my favorite color to wear on my lips. I love the Kat Von D one because it'll last on my lips forever. It's not overly drying. It can be a little bit patchy. This one you can build up and it doesn't get like crumbly or anything like that. Now for perfume. This really isn't a perfume. It's an essential oil, but I love this stuff. It smells so good. It's nice and floral and it like helps my anxiety. I had to pick this stuff. I wear it all of the time. I don't remember what brand it is, but I know my mom got sent a bunch of like essential oils and I'm gonna do a video on them, but I'm thinking I might do one on my second channel sometime soon and just kind of like talk about different essential oils and things like that. I figured I'd add something in since there's a lot of products that I didn't talk about. I'm gonna talk about soap. Yeah, I actually use soap in my eyebrows now, which might sound kind of crazy. It did at first when I first learned about this technique. Samantha Battleash talked about it, and I learned how to do the technique through Pixie Woo, I think their channel name is. I'll leave links to the tutorials in the description. I've been using soap in my brows instead of brow gel, and it actually works so amazingly. And I'm calling it now. I swear that soap brows is gonna become like a trend, and it's gonna spread like wildfire like most trends do nowadays. You're gonna probably see a lot of brands coming out with their own soap versions. I'm not even kidding. I feel like that's going to be a thing. So I'm calling it now. I've just been using this soap. I think because I have such dark brows, it works really great for me. It's not really black soap when you put it in your eyebrows. It's dark enough that it doesn't make my eyebrows look ashy or anything. They normally suggest like using a clear base soap. Then for my last product, I figured I would talk about my Ride or Die contour color. Jaclyn doesn't really talk about contour color in her video, but I feel like when you have fair skin, I want to know any color that I can use to contour with because I feel like it's so hard to find. But if you couldn't tell, I really love this. It's the Naked 2 from the Naked Basics palette, and it's basically gone. I use other things to contour now, but that's only because I can't justify buying a whole other palette just for the one shadow, and I'm kind of broke right now because I've been spending a lot of my money on Halloween stuff. Figure once I have money again, then maybe I'll invest in another palette, or if they have a shade that's similar to this from Urban Decay but they sell it as a single, then maybe I'll get that instead. But this is just like the perfect cool toned brown color. I just love it so much. I'm actually really sad that it's pretty much gone. That's my Ride or Die products. Let me know in the comments below if you've done this tag, and also let me know if you want me to do a tutorial on this look. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for my makeup, and I actually really like how it turned out, so now I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on this look, so let me know if you want to see that. Don't forget to give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe for future videos. I'll see you guys really soon. Bye! Bless you. I was thinking about filming my makeup so that I could do a tutorial after this, but I wasn't sure what I was gonna... Camera cut off.